Hello and welcome back to Excelsive. Today we are diving into a powerful Excel function that can help you take your data manipulation skills to the next level, the text function. We'll explore its syntax and walk through some practical examples to show you how it works. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our Excel tutorials. Let's jump right in. In its pure essence, the text function in Excel is all about converting a numeric value into a text string with a specific format. Generally, it is used in the following situations: to display numbers in a format that makes more sense, to display dates in a specific format, to combine numbers or dates with certain text or characters. Let's break down its basic syntax. The text function has two main components: value and format text. Value represents the numeric value you want to convert, which can be a number, date, cell reference, or even another function that returns a number or date. Format text is the format you want to apply enclosed in quotation marks. For example, mm/dd/yy. Let's check this with a couple of examples. Let's say we have our date mentioned as 01-09-23 and we need to convert it to another format. One way to do it is to go to the format option by right-clicking on this cell, or we can simply press Ctrl+1 to go into the format cell option and choose a desired format. But the problem with this is you will have to individually change it in all your data, and also you won't be able to combine it with other formulas if needed. So we use text. Let's see how we can change the format of this date to something else. Let's write a formula here in this cell. We start with text. For value, we reference to this cell, and for format, we will use space dd space YY, which is month, day, and year. Let's check our result. We have September 01, 2023. That's neat, right? You haven't checked it all yet. Let's say we also need the date to be shown here, not just the date. Let's go to A2 and press Ctrl+D on both A2 and B2 to copy and paste the cells above. Now our date is the same. We are going to edit this formula to something else to show day as well. In the format argument, we will add DDD before our months, and that's it. We have a day in the result. Do you want a comma after the day? No problem. Just edit the formula and add a comma after the DDD and it's there. You want to go all the way and want to mention the full name of the day instead of the short form. Just edit it again to say DDDD and job done. Now our formatted date reads Friday, September 01, 2023. Or maybe you have a date and you want to check what day that was. That's possible too. Just mention the formula with DD like this and you are done. Now you don't have to scramble for a calendar and scroll through all the years and months to get to your date to know what day that was. There are many combinations which you can use to change the format of your date and time using the text function. Let me show you the full list of all of them. This can be your cheat sheet to manipulate the date and time values in your sheet. Now you know everything there is to change dates and times into your desired format. And as I said earlier, this function, just like any other Excel function, can be nested with other functions, which I will show you in a bit. Meanwhile, let's move on to the next section of this video using text functions with numbers. Just like with dates, there are a couple of format codes for text function in order to manipulate numbers in your data. Let me show them to you and then we will move to the examples. Let me explain this with some examples. I'll leave these on the side for now. Let's write a number here. Let's say 7.5. Now we are going to change the format of this using the text function. As you already know, if you wish to write 7.50, Excel will by default show 7.5. What if we need to show it as 7.50 anyways? Let's do that with the text function. We write a formula here in this cell as We use text and reference it to a cell, and for format, since we know 0 can be used as a digit placeholder, we use it to define the format we want, which is 0.00, because we want to see our number as 7.50, and we get the same once we press enter. Let's try another one. What do you do when you need to get a % sign in a cell? You go to click on the % sign here. That's covered by this function too. Let me show you. We use a text function and refer to our cell here. Then use a hash with a % symbol and close brackets and done. It shows up the same as if we clicked on the % button up there. What if you want to add your currency symbol in front of it? No issues. Let's do it. Again, text, then use this cell as our text, and in double quotes, we use the hash symbol, and we will mimic the currency format with the thousand separator and zeros after the decimal too. It might be different for you depending on the regional settings on your system, so you might want to check that. For us, we open double quotes and add the dollar symbol first, because we want it to be the leading character, and then hash, a comma for thousand separator, then 2 more hash, 0, decimal, and 2 zeros. Close double quotes and close brackets. Done. Now we have a number as a currency. Let's see if a thousand separator worked or not. Let's change this value to say 9,500, and yeah, it works fine. What if you work in, say, accounts and deal with negative numbers too? No problems. We copy this down using Ctrl D and add a minus sign before the dollar. Job done. And you do know if you change this minus symbol to plus, you can show the same as well too, right? This one is going to be interesting. Do you remember fractions? The numerator and the denominator thingy? I really don't. I'm not proud of it, and that's why when I saw this use of the text function, it simply amazed me. Let's use text, reference to a cell here, then in double quotes write hash, space, question mark, slash, question mark, and close the quotes and the brackets, and what have we here? Our fractions. This trick display our 7.5 as 7/1/2, and it's not static too, it's totally dynamic. Let me change it to 7.8. Our formatted value changes to 7/4/5. What if we change it to 7 and we get 7? So it works pretty well. You can also use text function for something like adding leading zeros to your numbers, like this. Let's say we want to have 5 zeros before our number, so we write text A2 as our text, and in double quotes we write 5 zeros, hash, and close double quotes and brackets, and here we have our number. But you should note that using text this way will round the number. If it's anything equal to or above 7.5 like this, it will show 8. And if it's below 7.5, it will show as 7. Moving on, let's check some practical uses of this, how and where you can use this function that would benefit you. Let's say you have an invoice to prepare. I have just taken the main bits of an invoice to show you how you can use this function here. So your customer has had fries, burger and a coffee, and we have to calculate his total. So we write our formula here. First, we add all these items with sum, and then we add the 4% VAT like this, the standard way. Here we have the total, 10.61. It's very boring and lacks a personal touch. Let's try this instead. Go into this formula and start by double quotes, then write, thank you for your business, comma, you have to pay, then put the colon symbol, close the double quotes, ampersand, text, and we use whole of the sum formula as our text argument, and for format, we open quotes, dollar symbol, space, then we mention 3 hash, comma, 3 more hash, dot, and 2 zeros. Close quotes and the brackets and press enter. And we not only have our total as we did before, but this time we have a personal message for our customer. Pretty neat, right? This time you have phone numbers like this and you wish to convert them. Well, like they are phone numbers. Let's do that with the text function. Write a formula as text. Our value is this here. And then we open double quotes and put the area code in brackets like this. Dash, 3 hashes for the next 3 digits. Another hash and 4 hashes for the last 4 digits. Done. Close quotes and bracket, and we have what it looks like a phone number, not something like a random series. Lastly, when you prepare a report and you mention that this report was prepared on a certain date, let's do that with text function. Let's use a balance sheet from our Protect Sheet video and mention on top here that this balance sheet was prepared on December 31st, 2022. Let's write our formula here in cell F5. We start with double quotes, prepared on space and double quotes, ampersand. Then for our date, we use the date function. Press tab, year is 2022, month is 12, and the date is 31. Close brackets and comma, which makes this the value for a text function. Then for format, we open double quotes, and then DDD for day, comma, MM for month, DD for date, and YY for year. Close quotes and brackets and done. You can use the same with today function as well if you want your report to say something like updated till and then today's date. All you have to do is go here in the formula and replace the date function with today function like this, and you are done. This completes our video about the text function. I hope I was able to show you something new which will help you in your job. Before I go, let me give you something to do. Press Ctrl 1 and go to Custom. You see all these formats here? You can use all of them in the format text argument of this function. Just select it here and then copy it from here. Don't forget to practice and experiment with different format codes and these two to truly harness its potential. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow spreadsheet enthusiasts. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy spreadsheeting.